என் பேர் பிரேமாவதி. அவர் பர்மாவிலேருந்து வந்தார். வந்து இங்கே வேலூரில் கல்யாணம் ஆச்சு. பேங்க்கில் இருந்தார். அப்புறம் அங்கங்கே மாற்றிட்டே வந்தோம். திருவண்ணாமலை வந்து சேர்ந்தோம் நாங்கள். தம்பி வருவார், சாமி வருவார் வீட்டுக்கு டெய்லி. ஒரு 2 மணி நேரம் உட்காந்துட்டு இருப்பார். உட்காந்துட்டு எழுதி இவர் கூட போயிடுவார். கோவிலில் போய் யோகாலாம் சொல்லி கொடுத்துக்குன்னு அவர் பாட்டுக்கு அவர் போயிடுவார். இவர் பாட்டுக்கு இவர் வந்துடுவார். கோவிலில் போய் செய்வார். ஒன்று கூட சாப்பிட மாட்டார், கொடுத்தா கூட சாப்பிட மாட்டார்.
நமஸ்காரம். நான் திரு ரகுபதி யோகிராஜ் பி. ரகுபதி அவர்களின் மகனாகிய பூபதி பேசுகிறேன். எனது தாயார் இப்பொழுது உரையாற்றினார். நமது நித்யானந்த சுவாமிகள் அவர்களை பற்றி நிறைய இருக்கிறது சொல்வதற்கு. நான் சிறு வயதில் இருந்த பொழுது என் தந்தையாருடன் இருந்த நிகழ்வுகள் எல்லாம் எனக்கு இப்பொழுது ஞாபகத்தில் இருக்கிறது. அதை உங்களுடன் பகிர்ந்து கொள்கிறேன். என் தந்தையார் இருக்கும் பொழுது அவர் கிருத்திகா மண்டபம்னு 1000 கால் மண்டபத்தில் பக்கத்தில் உள்ள கிருத்திகா மண்டபம்னு கோவில் இருக்குது. அந்த மண்டபத்தில் போயிட்டு யோகா நடத்துவார். யோகா சொல்லி கொடுக்கும்போது நம்ம நித்யானந்த சுவாமிகள் அப்பொழுது சிறுவன் அவர் வீட்டுக்கு வருவார். அம்மாவிடம் கேட்பார், குருஜி இருக்கிறாரா அப்படின்ட்டு. அம்மா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, அப்பா தூங்கின்னு இருக்காருப்பா அப்படின்வார். அவர் நேராக போவார். அப்பா பக்கத்தில் போய் தலைமாட்டில் உட்காந்துட்டு எப்போ முழிக்கிறாரோ அது வரைக்கும் அவர் பாட்டுக்கு உட்காந்துட்டுருப்பார். அப்புறம் அப்பா கண்ணு விழித்த உடனே 2 பேரும் எழுந்திரிச்சு அப்பா ஸ்நானம் செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு அவரை கூட்டிக்கிட்டு யோகா கிளாஸ்க்கு போவாங்க. அப்பா சொல்லுவார், டேய் இதோ வந்திருக்கிறார் தம்பி, இந்த தம்பியை பாரு, இந்த தம்பி பின்னால் எவ்வளோ பெரிய மகானாக போகிறாரு, உலகம் அறியற அளவுக்கு போவாரா, உலகத்தையே காக்கக்கூடியவராகவும் செய்வார், அவருக்கு அவ்வளோ ஞானம் இருக்குடா அப்படின்ட்டு அவர் அப்போ சொன்னார். இப்போ உனக்கு தெரியாது, நீ பின்னாடி நான் இறந்த பிறகு என்னுடைய மறைவுக்கு பிறகுதான் உனக்கு எல்லாமே தெரியும் அப்படின்னு அப்பா சொல்லுவார். அப்பொழுது எனக்கு அவ்வளவாக தெளிவு இல்லை. இப்பொழுது நான் அதை உணர்கிறேன். ஒரு தோல் இருக்கும், அந்த மான் தோல். அந்த மான் தோலில் நடுராத்திரியில் அப்பா தியானம் பண்ணுவார். கண்ணை மூடிட்டு தியானம் பண்ணுவார். சில நேரத்தில் அந்த மானுத்தோலுக்கு மேலேயே கொஞ்சம் எழும்பி உட்காந்து தியானம் பண்ணுவார் அப்பா. அப்படி பண்ணும்போது நான் பார்த்துருக்குறேன். அந்த கண் கூட பார்த்ததில் ஒரே ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சி. ஒரு நாள் இரவு நான் படுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். பக்கத்து அறை, அந்த அறையில் அப்பா தியானம் பண்ணின்னு இருக்கிறார். திடீர்னு கண் விழிப்பு வந்தது. கண் விழிப்பு வந்தால் சின்ன லேம்ப்பு எங்கள் வீட்டில், அதாவது நைட் லேம்ப். அந்த நைட் லேம்ப்பு சின்னதை வச்சுருப்போம். அந்த லேம்ப் ஒளி தான் இருக்குது, வேறு எந்த ஒளியும் இல்லை. அந்த ஒளி என்ன ஹால் ஃபுல்லாக பரவி இருக்கும். அப்போது அப்பாவை நான் பார்க்குறேன். அப்பா தரையிலேருந்து ஒரு அரை அடி ஸ்கேல் இருக்கும் இல்லைங்களா, அந்த அளவுக்கு உயரத்தில் நின்றுக்கிட்டு உட்காந்துட்டு தியானம் பண்ணுறார். நான் ரொம்ப பயந்துட்டேன். ஐயோ அப்பாவா இப்படி பண்ணுறாரு, ஐயோ நம்ம எப்படி, ஒரு மாதிரி ஷிவரிங் ஆகிடுது. சரின்னு பயத்துலேயே அம்மா கிட்டே போய் ஒதுங்கிட்டு கம்முன்னு படுத்துட்டேன். நான் திருப்பத்தூரில் ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். அப்போ என் ஃப்ரெண்டு விடுதி பெங்களூரில் மத்தில் என் தந்தையுடைய ஃபோட்டோ, நித்யானந்த சுவாமிகள் இவங்களெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு என்கிட்ட பேசிகிட்டு இருந்தார். எனக்கெல்லாம் தெரியும், நித்யானந்த சுவாமிகள் தானே, எல்லாம் நல்லா தெரியும் எனக்கு. என்ன எப்படி தெரியும் ஒன்று இல்லை, அவர் எங்கள் அப்பா கிட்ட குருவா, என் தந்தையாரிடம் இந்த அப்பா கிட்ட வீட்டுக்கு யோகாலாம் கற்றுக்கிட்டு போனவர் தான், இப்போ பெரிய மகானாக இருக்கிறாரு அப்படின்னோடனே, நீ இவ்வளோ அசால்ட்டாக பேசுகிற, அவர் சொல்கிறார். என் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு அப்போ தான் உரைக்குது எனக்கு மனசுக்கு, அது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு உரைக்கலை. என்ன இவ்வளோ கேர்லெஸ்ஸாக பேசுகிற, அவர் எவ்வளோ பெரிய மகானாகி வந்திருக்கிறாரு, அந்த மகானை போய் நீ இவ்வளோ கேர்லெஸ்ஸாக பேசுகிற. உங்கள் அப்பா ஃபோட்டோவை பார்த்தேன், பார்த்துட்டு ரொம்ப ஸ்டன் ஆகிட்டு, ஐயோ 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 ஐயோ, காண கிடைக்காத அரிய காட்சியாக இருக்குதே, அந்த தேவ புருஷனாக இருக்கிறாரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் எவ்வளோ பக்தியாக அவர்கிட்ட யோகா கற்றுக்கணும், தியானம் எல்லாம் கற்றுக்கிட்டு வந்திருக்கேன் அந்த மடத்தில் போய், நீ இவ்வளோ அசால்ட்டாக பேசுகிறியே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொன்னார். அப்போ தான் எனக்கு மனசில் உரைக்க ஆரம்பிச்சது திருப்பத்தூரில், அடடா நாம் இது நாள் வரைக்கும் யாரோ வந்து நம்ம அப்பாவையும், நம்ம அப்பா கிட்ட படித்த சிஷ்யர் சுவாமிகள் அவரை சொல்லணும், அவரெல்லாம் யாரோ வந்து நம்ம சொல்லணும், ஆனால் நான் உணராமல் விட்டுட்டனே, ஐயோ எவ்வளோ பெரிய தப்பு பண்ணிட்டனே, என் வாழ்க்கையில் நான் பெரிய தவறு செய்துட்டேன், உண்மையிலே அது பெரிய இழப்பு தான் எனக்கு அப்படின்னு. ஆனால் மனசுக்குள்ளே நான் அவரை தியானம் பண்ணிக்குவேன், சுவாமி நீங்கள் சிறு குழந்தையாக இருக்கும்போது எங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறீங்க, நம்மெல்லாம் இப்படி பழகிருக்கிறோம் போயிருக்கிறோம், ஆனால் அப்போ நான் உங்களை உணரலை, ஆனால் இப்போ நான் உணரேன் சுவாமி, உங்களுடைய அருள், உங்களுடைய பார்வை என் மீத பட்டா போதும், நான் உங்ககிட்ட வரணும்னு கூட இல்லை, என்னுடைய எண்ணமானது உங்ககிட்ட கொண்டு வந்து உங்களுடைய ஞாபகம் என் மீத பட்டா அதுவே போதும், என் தாயார் சுகமாக இருக்கணும், இதை தான் நான் வேண்டிக்குவேன் சுவாமி கிட்ட கூட. இப்போதைக்கு நான் இப்போ ரொம்ப வருந்துறேன், எனக்கு அது எப்படி சொல்லுவதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரியலை, நினச்சா கண் கலங்குது.
It's really exciting to listen from the live witnesses who were blessed to enjoy the divine Leelas of the young avatar.
And especially, there was one statement that Yogi Yogananda Puri's son was making when he was talking. He told, today some third person is coming and talking to him about the greatness of the one who had learned from his own father. And he tells, what a big mistake I have made in my life, a huge loss in my life. Understand, these statements coming from someone who has witnessed Swamiji right from the young age and now realizing him as an avatar. It is so amazing and it's so powerful. It's like watching Swamiji right from the young age grow, and Swamiji was trained so much of alchemy process, so many things done on Swamiji from his own father, and today he's realizing all the while whom he was seeing was the very incarnation of Paramashiva.
Exactly, especially the fact that they have seen Swamiji years ago as one child among so many. Yet, after so long years, they still have such sweet, vivid, cherished memories. This is really fascinating.
And listening to each of these people who lived around Swamiji, who watched Swamiji grow up, who have seen Swamiji from his young age, how like every sharing that I listen to, people will share how from young age Swamiji is so dedicated, like completely his whole life is only directly been on playing with the deities, everything. Of course, little did we all know that he was Paramashiva in that young body, in that as a young child. All these leelas, all the people who watched, lived to witness them, to be a part of them. I'm reminded of how much Swamiji emphasizes on protecting this enlightenment ecosystem. In fact, Swamiji was telling Tiruvannamalai, if it is like because of the ecosystem that was in Tiruvannamalai, the Swamiji was like a great incarnation like Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam was produced.
Swamiji beautifully tells like how Swamiji is a product of a small yet a long, continuous, living lineage of enlightened masters gone right. And Swamiji emphasizes on the importance of this enlightenment ecosystem.
And how each of these ecosystem plays an important role in our life. And enlightenment ecosystem plays a very vital role in the revival of these great ancient sacred secrets.
Again and again, whenever I remember, my eyes become watery about the ecosystem of Arunachala. Every dust in Arunachala hill, every dust in that Arunachala village, I bow down to it. Pranamami muhurmuhu. Pranamami muhurmuhu. The ecosystem which Arunagiri Yogeshwara manifested, I tell you, even my health, I'm 41. I'm so confident I'm going to live at least next 200 years. It is just because the ecosystem of Arunachala taught me right eating. Not only I never tasted non-veg, never had interest. I did not even need to fight or control myself to be away from non-vegetarian food. Understand? See, non-vegetarian is not just a food. It is a culture, core beliefs you have. Somebody who eats non-vegetarian food, meat, cannot love a pet. Understand? It is a hypocrisy. What? You will kill a calf and cow and bull and eat, but you will caress the dog? It is the core beliefs. Because never tasted non-veg, never had interest, never even need to fight to be vegetarian, by its own nature, the core cognition, Akshaya Guna, became ahimsa, non-violent way of existence. It is not just about tongue, it is about the cognition, core of what you are.
Swamiji beautifully explains the importance of enlightenment ecosystem and the importance of these ecosystems in preserving the lost sciences. So some tweets where people are claiming but Hinduism will never die. Oh, Hinduism is eternal. True. But its decline throughout the years is alarming. Understand, Hinduism is not a religion with a single source book and a list of do's and don'ts, commandments. No. It's a vast ocean with millions of traditions, with 100 million source books, out of which only 20 million are even available today.
See, actually, on one side, this strength, seeing that, oh, people, especially when we see temples like Somnath Temple, which has stood time test, which has stood all the so much of attacks, everything. So all of us fall falsely into this whole delusion, thinking, oh, Hinduism need not. Yes, Hinduism will never decline. It's true, but so many traditions, so many sciences are losing its ecosystems. It's not.
lost.
It
See,
is.
Swamiji beautifully explains this. Temple. When a temple is destroyed, it is not just the building that is getting destroyed. Understand, a temple is not just the building or not just a deity which is kept inside that building. No, it is an enlightenment ecosystem. And in the state of Tamil Nadu, I'm giving an example. Just in the state of Tamil Nadu, if you go to Chidambaram, the tradition, the agama that is followed, the upagamas that is, the kind of dress that the Dikshitas wear, the kind of chanting that they do, the chandas of the chanting that they do, and what is the kala, how many kalas of abhishekam that they do, everything is something totally unique and totally different. Just if you move to the next, if you go to Tanjavur, just closer by, just if you go to Tanjavur, in Tanjai Periya Kovil, it is completely different. Each temple is not just the building, but is an enlightenment ecosystem. It protects an enlightenment ecosystem, gives life to an enlightenment ecosystem, which carries its own unique, preserving its own unique sacred secret.
That's so true.
That sacred secret science, where like once that building is destroyed, where if a temple is destroyed, even once, you may rebuild that building back. But how many of us really care to build, or how many of us even have the ability to build and revive back that enlightenment ecosystem that was lost? We are having today, there are, if you just open and see the list of temples actually listed, you'll find easily, you will find just in the state of Tamil Nadu, you will find more than 5 lakh temples in the list. Go and see physically, almost 50% of that list of temples you will not find in the physical location, because in that physical location, instead of temple, you might find some other religious building or road or some hotel. That is the state of today's Hinduism.
And unfortunately, many of us do not even know of these. The worst, even as a Hindu, born and brought up, all of us living as Hindus, we are not even aware. Our whole lifestyle. See, what do we know as Hindu? I am very proud Hindu. Why? Because I go to temple once a week and I wear bindi. That is all is limited to Hinduism.
And
Today,
because of that, we lose understanding the uniqueness and the amazing benefits, what all you get through living Sanatani Hindu Dharma. I used to feel so bad, like just to wear bindi. My whole fight with myself is, should I wear bindi or not? Isn't that whole battlefield itself too cheap? As a Hindu, I'm supposed to be living as an enlightened being, because that is what our agamas are training us to do. It is training us to be a yogi. We all are today, in today's world, we all are busy fighting with ourselves, whether should we wake up early in the morning or not. We are just fighting with ourselves for that. Instead, we should be fighting with ourselves in creating what we want. Our whole conversation with ourselves should be, am I a yogi or not? Am I becoming a yogi or not? Come on, see, the maturity of our conversation itself has stooped down so low. Why? Because these enlightenment ecosystems are lost. Yesterday, when Swamiji was sharing about how this whole alchemy process, the superconscious mutant process for celibacy, was performed on him, It was amazing to listen to it.
And also, it was so painful to listen when
Exactly.
Swamiji was saying that today's society is not ready for it, and we may not even be able to. Of course, Swamiji told that Swamiji himself is reviving the ecosystem on one side, but one more side, wherever the ecosystem that made Swamiji is now lost, almost declining, because everywhere the society, laws, in the name of law, manipulating, using the law, telling, oh no, you just give me the benefits. I do not want to take the know the science, do the tapas for the science, but you just give me the benefits. If you want third eye awakening, I will not follow this yoga, I will not follow puja. Just give me third eye awakening. If it is permanent, I'll keep it. Otherwise, I don't want it. We are treating Hinduism and its science like fast food.
Do you know, in a country like India, already in 8 states, we have been declared as minority.
Oh my God.
8 states of India is already in the world. It's Hinduism is in minority, and many more states are in the list. We are still living in our own delusion, literally, where we are thinking, oh, Hinduism is there. Now people are, no, we are not understanding from what level to what level we are stooped down to. Just in the last 1 century, not even a century, actually, even in the past 1 decade, so much of destruction has happened.
Like you're telling, many people, it is projected as if all the violence, many youth or many people themselves, because of continuously this anti-Hindu media elements, anti-Hindu elements continuously projecting wrong about Hinduism. Yesterday I was watching a video where Swamiji was talking about the Kanvar Yatra, where they carry the Kavadiya, they carry the pots carrying the Ganga water, they go to Nilkant Mahadev, they take a dip there, they do the Abhishekam, then they travel further and they go and offer it. And friendliness is created. All the roads are blocked and thousands of people walk together, and so much of friendliness and joy happens. And they go and offer that this thing to Mahadev. And the best part is, more than 60% of them are youth, youngsters who are inspired and who walk, and it's around 1 crore people at least walk every time. And in the media, none of these dimensions are told. In the media, oh, is this Kanvar Yatra, a huge a gang of hooligans walking? This is exactly how it is projected, because there will be 1 or 2 small breakouts somewhere that also will be created by these people, and that will be taken and shown in the media. What will the youth see? Oh my God, even this is unsafe, and they will stop going. This is a cunning plot to stop so many traditions that are budding, completely to destroy it.
See, like for example, let's take even the Vishwakarma community. Like for example, the community which it's a very small tradition. What used to be a big community spread across the length and breadth of India. All the temples are built by this community. Today, we don't have more than 100. Leave it. Because of so much of persecution, the atrocity material that is being generated in the media, that is being generated by all these anti-Hindu elements through various ways. See the films. Every film targets Hindus and Hindu gurus.
Show all the villains will be wearing a big kumkum, will be wearing some mala in his this thing.
Exactly.
And he will be shown as a violent person. I have seen this in so many movies, especially in Tamil and Telugu and Bollywood. All these places where you want to mock, make him wear a sannyas dress, orange robes, and make him the hero. There has been we know there are many horror movies where it will be shown as if the people wearing saffron robes will come and cheat. And the same thing, other religion people will come and do all of these subconsciously. We may think, what is the big deal? We all know it is. Future generation will lose the values of gurus and the people who are holding these enlightenment ecosystems alive.
If you see,
Kailaasa,
every movie is only mocking Hindu gods, Hindu concepts, mocking Hindu gurus. Just in the past 1 decade, all the movies, somehow they will have a clipping where they mock any, like somebody wearing saffron robes and wearing rudraksha, signifying them as a Hindu guru, and they are mocked, they're abused, and that is shown as a comedy part of the movies. And when we are talking about this, I remember when a movie poster came where it was abusing a Hindu god, a Hindu deity. And when I responded to that on Instagram, and I had so many people reply back to me telling, oh, this is just a movie. Why are you taking it so seriously? This is just for entertainment. God, it is creating a subconscious memory inside us where we start believing, unknown to ourselves, those cognitions. Hindu gods being mocked, Hindu gurus cheat. Like this, subconsciously we are eating those ideas. And then what happens when the Hindu gurus are attacked? These ideas form the base. So we feel when the abusers and anti-guru elements, anti-Hindu elements are attacking the gurus, it is okay.
And more, what is worst is we do not even realize the amount of how we are fooled. We think I am very smart. I know where to differentiate which is for fun, which is for movie. Really, in that poster that you're talking about, when any one of us responded, people are like, oh, why are you taking it so seriously? Come on, be free, understand, be little free thinking, be little forward. Why are you doing all this? And I really wanted to ask all of them, if your parents' pictures were put like this, will you keep quiet? Will that time you think about being forward, being progressive? No. Same way, Hinduism is the root for all of grounded, just sucking, going to the temples, getting all the benefits, but talk about being progressive, never care about your mother. This is exactly the root cause of decline of Hinduism. And Kailasa is going to be the only revival of enlightenment ecosystem, and I feel very much a part of this deluded group of people who are thinking they are progressive, who are thinking they are very cool and still.
Why I always used to tell, if people ask me, are you Hindu? I'll tell I'm secular. I used to feel proud when I tell people how secular I am. It's such a foolish idea. We think being secular means where we're accepting everything. No, secularism is always thought as against Hinduism. It is never thought. Hinduism on its own accepts everything. It's a vast ocean. It is not like any other religion with just one source book, one God. No, it is the only religion which has 100 million source books, which has a vast amount of traditions, 30 million gods, 33 million gods. Everything you want, you can connect to them in your unique way. It is made for everyone. But all these things are never told to us.
Why? Because we do not have the right ecosystems that provide us gurukuls, libraries, and any annalayas, all the places where you can learn or access Hinduism is declining. Let's all watch a small video on understanding how Kailasa is going to be the revival of these enlightenment ecosystems.
Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. Fortunately, many of the Sampradayas lost. Those scriptures are available, some in the form of books still, many others are in the Akashic records. That is why I am evolving hundreds of people to have a direct access to Akashic records and start downloading and penning them down so that all those sampradayas can be revived. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and reviving this power manifestation, enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Understand? Really, it is going to happen. It's happening. It's happening. You are all pioneers. You are all pioneers of this great revival of enlightened civilization. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived. And established in such a way it never gets lost again. There forever serving the humanity.
We all can see how the backbone of Hinduism, this enlightenment, this stream of living enlightened masters kept alive was only because of ecosystems. Be it Lord Krishna, be it Lord Rama, or be it Swamiji, the very incarnation of Paramashiva, every incarnations are birthed consciously in these powerful ecosystems.
Now, when we're telling that ecosystems are the ones which preserve these sciences. Today, global level, we all are suffering with a pandemic, a global pandemic, which is having its own effect, not just on our physical health, but on our mental health, taking its toll on economy, etc. So related to that, there is a powerful science of healing, spiritual healing. Now, the spiritual, where we have had thousands of people who walked out of cancer, kids healed out of autism, people who were in their deathbed, including me. I was in my deathbed at the age of 14. The doctors gave up. The doctors told in next 2 days I'll die. And it was Swamiji's healing that I'm even alive today. I just wanted to share this with all of you. It was in the year 2013 December time, and I was admitted in the hospital. I had pneumonia, and for full 1 week I was admitted, and like my body wasn't taking any medicine. It was only giving allergic reactions. In 1 week, my left lung was covered with 80% of pneumonia patches. The doctor said it's impossible to do anything. We can do a surgery, but the survival chance is very less. And if we do a surgery, and it'll only damage our hospital's ranking. With my left lung, 80%, I'm in my deathbed. I'm struggling for life. I couldn't breathe. They made them pay all the money. They discharged me. We had even the X-ray, and we could clearly see where like the left lung is completely covered. Right lung also has many places covered, and it was extremely difficult for me to breathe. Then immediately this information was told to Swamiji. I just had a photo of Swamiji with me. I just kept that in my hands, a small photo. I just was holding that night time. Next day morning, I was taken to a different hospital, and they did an X-ray. The doctor, my left lung was covered with 80% pneumonia patches. After that, I didn't take any medicine. I didn't do anything. Just one word, one blessing from Swamiji. what was 80% the previous hours. Swamiji completely healed my pneumonia. And I'm alive today. It's not just me like this. We have so many people who have had this powerful experiences. But this spiritual healing, we're not able, Swamiji has initiated millions into the science. But the science is getting destroyed. And because Swamiji is reviving just this one seal, see many times a very worst condition, and you have to just check, did the scanning, the cysts disappeared. I haven't been on any medicines. Understand these, how it is trying to get control over humanity. That is being shaken because of this powerful science being revealed. That is also one of the reasons why I walked out of cancer, how a child is healed from autism. You all can watch it now.
Nithyananda. This is Sriman Sri Nithyananda with Swamiji, my Guru, His Holiness Sri Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda, the greatest healer. And in my life, I experienced such healing miracle when my dad was diagnosed of lymphoma cancer in 2012. And Swamiji is successful. 4 or 5 years later from now, he is still hale and healthy. And he has Swamiji now, and he has been doing all the normal things, and cancer has not come back in him, reoccurred in him again at all. And it has been such a blessing, for me and my family. And my dad was initially diagnosed, of cancer in May 2012, and a lot of things happened, during the time while he was in United States. We lived in the United States, and now he was flown back to India, and initially Swamiji asked him to come to the ashram for the first 15-20 days while we were trying to find a good doctor for him to get the chemos done. So in the first 15 days of in the first 15 days, Swamiji just for cancer to stage 2 after we medically took the report, before and after the healing happened. Our initial report, when he was diagnosed, showed he had stage 4 cancer, and then medication in between. Just the Nithya healing had changed, my dad's cancer condition from stage 4 to stage 2, and the doctors were speechless. They did not have, they could not explain how this thing happened, because we did not have any prescription, any of the medicines that he had taken. And then after, we found a really good doctor with Swamiji's grace and blessings. we were able to, he was able to 4 months. He was successfully, cured. And
second daughter Shivya. My wife prayed to Lord Kartikeya to show us a way to heal my second child who was suffering from autism. During the first darshan, Swamiji looked at my face and he told, "I will heal your daughter completely. It's my commitment to you." And after 21 days, how is my daughter doing? I'm happy to say that she has completely transformed all the patterns associated with autism. Like just 2 days back, my daughter, she started to say "Appa" and "Amma" when she's crying, and that's something unbelievable.
So she can't talk on all of these with Swamiji's blessings. Now she's able to do what all I've mentioned, and all due to Swamiji's blessings. And also she's starting to do a bit of third eye as well. So she's able to play games on the iPad with the eye mask. And so I would like to thank Swamiji for his blessings and his great gift for us. Thank you.
Even artistic kids, they breathe my space, that's all. If they breathe my prana, that's all. Simply healing happens. You bring an abnormal child, I will not give you the normal child back. I will give you super normal child back.
Like this amazing healing experiences. So many, we have millions. There are so many experiences of people where they have gotten healed. If you're watching this and you have gotten healed, or even if you're a Paramashivoham participant, Paramashivagana participant, or a disciple of Swamiji, and if you have experienced this healing, if you have experienced healing from Swamiji, be it, I just 2 days ago, one of the Paramashivoham participants was sharing with me that she was suffering with chronic back pain for 10 years. And just Swamiji's one healing, he said, I'll take care, I'll bless, I'll heal it. It just disappeared. We have so many such experiences. You have such an experience. Take this moment now. Click the share button and tweet your experience with Swamiji. Tweet your experience about this healing. What you got healed, and within how many days, or like how fast was it, or how mystical was it? Anything. It might just be one word of Swamiji in Satsang suddenly that healed you, or just suddenly you just looked at Swamiji's picture. You might have been suffering this healing. However, this healing has benefited you. Take this moment now and share and tweet this. Use the hashtag Nithyananda and tweet this experience of yours on Twitter. And share this video. Understand there's so many people out there who are curious to know who Swamiji is. Introduced to Swamiji through maybe some trolls, but no, curious to know who Swamiji is. His ideas, but is he really true? Is he really genuine? You might be being here with so many such questions. So all of those of you who have had this experience, understand it's our responsibility to tell that to the world so that people would know, people would understand. Any Paramashivoham participant who's watching this, anyone, if you're a Paramashivoham or you're a Kailasa Vasi, you're a Kailashian or a Kailashian, you might be any of these categories, or you stumbled upon Swamiji's video and that has benefited you in a huge way. And that is what you hear. It to share this video. Share this video now. Use the hashtag Nithyananda and share this video. Please take a moment now and share. I just want to tell all of you, this is very important that we share this, because all the anti-Hindu elements who want to destroy, they don't want this science to be spreading. I have one witness, like I have been a witness to one such cheapest, dirtiest anti-Hindu element, anti-Guru, anti-Hindu element, culinary, who's unfortunately, I feel disgusted to say that he was my father. I feel disgusted to say that. He is an anti-Hindu, a criminal who wants to destroy.
That culinary Janardhan was a first-hand experienced healer by Swamiji. If today he is alive, even with the Swamiji who had given life to him, Kullari Janardhan was on his deathbed. We are all a first-hand witness to it. He was on his death. There were direct problem in his heart arteries.
There are three layers. I'll explain the exact problem also. Like if you're a cardiologist, or even if in the artery were slit, and there was internal bleeding was happening, and he had fainted, and the doctors had given up hope. Swamiji told Swamiji will take care, and the operation will be successful. The operation success rate, the doctors were very reluctant to perform the operation. They said, at least if we don't perform the operation, he might survive for next 1 month. If we perform the operation, the survival chance is just 25%, and we aren't very sure. And the doctors were extremely skeptical. They're very reluctant to perform the operation. They said, no, this is not possible. Swamiji said, just blessed. Swamiji said, he will take care. He physically appeared.
It was all shared by that dog. He shared it. You have experienced all of this, and you're alive because of Swamiji. And how overnight you can just flip and just start abusing. There's a Sanskrit saying that it's called Vinasha Kale Viparita Buddhi. Means even Ravana was a great devotee of Paramashiva, but the time of his destruction had neared. He even forgot whom he was playing with was directly with Paramashiva. Same way, Vinasha Kale Viparita Buddhi.
Your consciousness is not centered on powerful cognitions, and you're conscious and you're not living a conscious-centric life. You will face and you will
sometimes pick up. I have seen that in so many, and all this entire culinary gang, not just culinary, his wife, his daughter. There has been, I know directly, Kalpalata has been a witness first-hand experience with so many. True, just to save, just knowing that and still continuing to cherish is the worst delusion. And really, people one moment be a completely overnight. First say, oh, Swamiji, all that. And next day, cheaply, like how one dog, if you put one biscuit in one place, it'll eat there, it will be there. The next moment, if some other house is putting it overnight, just change there as long as it is getting food there. Exactly. Same way.
Actually, dogs are faithful a little. This is, we shouldn't even, that's why it's abused to dog if we refer to culinary as a dog. Yeah, narrative. He has experienced healing. I am alive today. His daughter, I am alive today is because of Swamiji. Knowing all these, so many that she had, Swamiji healed it.
Like this. Really, direct question to all of you: why don't you, if you really have little bit of, I don't know, whatever conscience, but why don't you answer this? Why don't you make a video and tell about this? Then did you? First of all, there are so many videos, so many things, even in YouTube still today, they're all existing as a witness of your own experience where you are sharing how you got healed. And today you are talking, telling that, oh no, Swamiji didn't do that, Swamiji didn't do this. But even in those interviews, there are very reasons about this. I don't understand. If you have little bit of guts, make a video on this and put what was your healing. Then conspirator. Or if you really had a healing experience and now because of some money you got from someone or because of some cheap this thing that you have changed so much of experience. We're all seeing that one family where people have walked out of cancer. The daughter has healed from autism.
That was like, I think maybe tomorrow we should present that video, because where a lady, she was in wheelchair, her legs paralyzed. Swamiji just blessed her in darshan, and immediately she got up. First thing, the amazing thing is getting up. And then 21 days are such amazing. Understand, these sciences are true, and these powers Swamiji is giving to all the people. So many people are coming, getting initiated and getting this power to heal others. Just because anti-Hindu elements, criminals like this Kulnari who has had the experience but wants to destroy, because he has taken the choice of destruction, he has left. He is not bothered about anything else. He is not bothered about what experiences he had, what is the truth, nothing. And continuously just going on abusing and destroying, abusing and destroying, abusing and destroying. Now, it is time that we prepare ourselves for meditation, because today is going to be a really special satsang, and so many of us are here for that. Please do share your experience and share, so this and the narrative of what we have to build as Hindus. So please do share your experiences, so even people who are waiting to know the truth can know. With this, let's prepare ourselves for the most awaited moment. Close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out deeply and slowly. Now start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. I'm repeating again. Om Nithyananda.
Have a gratitude to Swamiji.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
மெதுவா பேராசையா மாத்துது. ஆளும் அகிலம் உன்னுள் அச்சத்தையே விதைக்குது. அசைய மெதுவா பேராசையா மாத்துது. ஆன்மீக வாழ்வு தரும் ஆனந்தமும் தேடி வர ஆகாது ஆசையச்ச தூர ஓட்டிடு. ஆன்மீக வாழ்வு தரும் ஆனந்தமும் தேடி வர ஆகாது ஆசையச்ச தூர ஓட்டிடு. நித்ய மந்திரமாச்சு வா. வாழ்வில் பெரும் நன்மை தருமே. தனியா உருவம் ஒன்று உடலுக்கில்லை என்பது மனதின் எண்ணங்களை உருவமாக கொள்ளுது. தனியா உருவம் ஒன்று உடலுக்கில்லை என்பது மனதின்
ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वर परिपराशक्ति मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shrimahans, Mahans, Sarvanya Pitakartas, Yajamans, Sarvaparityakis, Shrimahans, Kailasas, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals and supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, Paramashivoham, and all those watching us live on Kailasa TV, Kailasa's NTV, Kailasa's HNTV and social media platforms such as YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Paramashiva's direct message. The superconscious mutation is the process happens in you when the six are added. One, conscious will, Satya Sankalpa. Second, powerful cognitions supporting the Satya Sankalpa. Third, emotional acceptance with excitement of that Satya Sankalpa and powerful cognition. Fourth, mental preparedness to manifest that Satya Sankalpa forever, continuously, eternally. Fifth, physical readiness to live and manifest this Satya Sankalpa. Sixth, initiation and the alchemy process by Guru. Jnana Rasavada. Listen. Listen to this very sincerely Even by listening, you will have so many wonderful benefits, because I'm going to share many things related to the superconscious mutation. Which is core form of manifesting Ishvara Tattva in me. I want to remind once more all of you, I'm talking about the parliamentary structure of Kailasa for last few days, governance structure. As part of that, I'm explaining 36 tattvas, because people need to know these 36 tattvas and manifest the state space powers of Paramashiva to become part of the Kailasa government, the parliament of Kailasa. So I'm explaining now the fourth tattva, Ishvara tattva. First Shiva tattva, next Shakti tattva, third Sadashiva tattva, fourth Ishvara tattva. I'm explaining Ishvara tattva, how tapas makes you manifest Ishvara tattva is what I am explaining. I wanted to explain the tapas done on my body by my gurus. You need to know, my gurus loved me so much. This body was literally their own body. They felt it as their own. That is why I say, whatever tapas this body went through, they went through all the pains. Listen, they loved me so much. They felt this body is their own, they themselves, their very own. Whatever I went through this tapas, all the pain they went through in their body. They did not let this body go through any pain. See, before even the individual delusion, Maya, manifesting in me and going after my personal ideas about good, bad, what society teaches us as pleasure, pain, greed, lust, sex, pleasure, or comfort, luxury, whatever an individual goes through, before any of those patterns and tastes developing in my system, my gurus made me realize I am expression of Paramashiva. I am manifestation of the principle, not individual. Understand? I am not individual. I am manifestation of principle. You need to understand.
ವರದ ಗಣಮೇ ಉಬರ್ ಸತ್ಯ.
Listen. Sorry for the technical glitch. Listen. Listen carefully and intensely. My gurus loved me so much. When they did this process on me, they went through all the pains, not me. That is why I insist the tapas done on this body by my gurus I felt their love, such beautiful, powerful, protective layer around me. The cushioning effect they gave. Please understand. They did the tapas through this body. Add Maunaswami also in that Guru. I want this to be on record. In this whole process of superconscious mutation, my body went through only the benefits of this process, never any pain. Listen to this powerful cognition, this principle. See, when a child grows, he learns from society, or society forcibly manipulates him, makes him believe, brainwashes him what is pleasure, what is luxury, what is comfort, what is good, what is bad, all that ideas. Then he starts developing his individuality based on what he picks up from the society as his taste. Before any of this pollution, corruption, delusion happened to me, my gurus made me realize I am manifestation of a principle, tattva. தனி மனிதத்தன்மை தன்னுள் மலர்வதற்கு முன்பாகவே தான் தத்துவத்தின் வெளிப்பாடு என்பதை தன்மயமாய் தனக்குள் உணரச் செய்தார்கள் என் குருமார்கள். Listen. Before I started thinking, feeling individuality in me, my gurus made me realize I am a manifestation of a principle. Through this superconscious mutation process. I'll show you one small video of this Agaya Garuda herb, which they used on my body along with some more herbs. I'll show you that video, how that Agaya Garuda, Akasha Garuda herb breaks a steel rod. See this video.
ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேயாய. இரண்டு துண்டுகளாக வெட்டிவிட்டது. இதனுடைய சஞ்சீவியின் மகிமை இப்பொழுது இந்த சஞ்சீவி வேர் இது எப்படி வெட்டுகிறது என்று அந்த ரகசியத்தை நாம் பார்ப்போம். இது கடினமான கம்பியாக இருக்கிறதால் இது எப்படி வெட்டுகிறது என்று பார்ப்போம். இதனுடைய அந்த ஒரு சில சக்திகள் இதை இது பண்ணுகிறது. சிறிது பெரிய கம்பியர்கள் சிறிது அழுத்த வேண்டும். ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேயாய 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 ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேய ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேய ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேயாய ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேயாய ஓம் ஆஞ்சநேயாய. இரண்டு துண்டுகளாக வெட்டிவிட்டது. இதனுடைய சஞ்சீவியின் மகிமை இரண்டு துண்டுகளாக வெட்டிவிட்டது. இரும்பு கம்பியை ஓம் காளி ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் காளி ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் காளி ஓம் நம சிவாய.
Listen, they used this herb along with some more herbs, tied it on my body. I still remember the extreme sincerity with which they collected all the herbs and did the process. It's called Pudambodudal. They keep that herbs inside a mud pot and burn that mud pot for continuously more than 21 hours. And very surprising thing, the herb inside the pot actually starts sprouting. Not only it is not dead in that heat and it doesn't get burnt or it doesn't become ashes, it became very green and alive. And it started sprouting. I saw the green, fresh roots developing. So it flourishes in the intense heat. So once they made sure that herb is alive, living, not dead, then they tied it on my male organ in the body with the 9 metal chain, the 9 thin rope, kind of a chain they made and tied it around me, called Ori, 9 metal, and silver 1 thread, gold 1 thread, and copper 1 thread, like that, 9 metal thread. They tied it together and tied it on my body, and I'm not supposed to, I can't go for 1, 2, 3. So they made me fast for 1 week and helped me only with few herbs, not to get dehydrated or faint. Just for that they supported me with some herbs, which does not go inside the body, just I have to keep it between the teeth. That herb makes enough saliva happen in the body. So I am not dehydrated, but there will not be 1, 2, 3. It's a secret process. Preparation. They did all the preparation and then they tied this. I think they tied it on a Friday, I still remember. And Monday morning, they took me to temple and cleaned my body and made me take bath in the temple tank and took me for the darshan of Arunachaleshwara. I wanted to show you the impact of this process on a person. See, the impact is multi-level, physical, mental, psychological, emotional, multi-level. I'll show you physical impact of this process. One sadhu who went through this process came and pulled the chariot in which I was going for Shahi Snan in Ujjaini. I'll show you that. Understand? this sadhu who pulled my chariot and my car through his male organ, his guru was part of the team which did process on me. My gurus, Hamsanandapuri and his associate, Nahagiri Baba and Tatwale Baba, who was supposed to have been dead long before, who enacted his own death but did not die. Just to escape from society, he enacted his own death. I insist that he is still alive. When I get evidences, I will produce it with his blessings and permission. Tatwale Baba also was part of the team which did this process on me. I will project a small video of Tatwale Baba.
ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
The reason why I remember Tatwale Baba so well is he and Hamsanandapuri used to look like a twins. I even had a doubt whether they were twins, almost like literally molded in the same mold. The look, the way they looked and behaved, body language. That is the reason I insist on this memory, and I am very sure about this memory. With His grace, soon we may get some evidences, eyewitnesses that he is still in the body, he is alive, he is not dead. I'll share it with you all when I get it. So let me now clearly put this whole thing together. First, I want you to understand, when Guru loves you, he goes through the whole pain. You don't go through the pain. You just go through the tapas, but no pain. Pain, he takes it and clears it. Actually, my gurus did tapas through this body. There was never any pain. They just swallowed it and burnt it. In my case, I will never let you guys suffer. I'll burn all the pains, make you guys enjoy tapas. I'll just burn all the pains. It's my commitment to all of you. It's my commitment to all of you. Guru does literally the tapas through your body. My gurus did the tapas through my body. Meditate on this powerful cognition. Tapas will become too sweet. Tapas is the simplest, easiest way to realize your guru takes all the pain and burns it, never lets you go through any pain, but only makes you go through the tapas and gives all the benefits of tapas to you. Then you will start enjoying tapas. See, when my kids send a message to me that they are doing Nirahara Samyama, they want to manifest these powers, they want to break this laziness pattern.
ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕೀಡತ ಕುಡ್ದ ತಾಳತ ಬೋಡ್ದ ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕೀಡದಾಗ ದಿಕ್ಕ ತಾಳ ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ಕೀಡತ ಕುಡ್ದ ತಾಳತ ಬೋಡ್ದ ಉದ್ದಂಡಿದ್ದ ನಗರ ದಿಣ್ಣಿ ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತೈ ತೈ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಾಂ ಸತಾ ಉದ್ದಂಡಿದ್ದ ನಗರ ದಿಣ್ಣಿ ದಿತ್ತಾಂ ತಾಂ ತೈ ತೈ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಾಂ ಸದಾ ಅವರು ಬಾಸುಗೈ ಗರಂಬಾಗಿದೆ ದ್ರಿಮ್ಮಿ 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 ಮೃದಂಗ ಅವರು ಬಾಸುಗೈ ಗರಂಬಾಗಿದೆ ದ್ರಿಮ್ಮಿ 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 ಮೃದಂಗ ನವಾಬ್ ಸಾರಂಗಿ ಸಿತಾರ್ ಕಿಣರೆ ಅವರು ಬಾಸುಗೈ ಮುಗರ್ ಸಿಂಗ ನವಾಬ್ ಸಾರಂಗಿ ಸಿತಾರ್ ಕಿಣರೆ ಅವರು ಬಾಸುಗೈ ಮುಗರ್ ಸಿಂಗ नगर दिन भजन करे बम्म बम्म ता तैय तैय नक दिनाक नगर.
Sorry for the technical glitch again. Listen. See, tapas is the most sweetest way to realize the Guru's love for you. When you start doing tapas, you will realize you get only the benefits of tapas and all the hardships your gurus, they take it and burn it. Actually, all my kids, even if you have intention to do tapas, that's enough. I will take away all the hardships and burn it. It's not that I go through that pain, I'll just burn it. You will get only benefits of the tapas. I'll give you an example. When my kids send me the message, Swamiji, I am going to do Nirahara Samyama. How can I let you suffer? You guys are too close to my heart. It's literally like how my gurus felt. I am their own and this body is literally theirs. How they were protective. Naturally, I will have the same thing for you. Wherever you are, I'll hold you in my hand and make sure there is no hardships for you. You get only the benefit. I'll give you an example, not just only one person or two person. I'm just giving you few names. When Priyamaya sends me the message, she's doing Nirahara. And when she sends me the message, Shivayoga is doing Nirahara and studying Bhagavad Gita. Or when Tattvapriya says, I am doing Nirahara. Or any of my kids, when they post, I am doing Nirahara, I am doing this tapas, how can I let you suffer? You guys are too close to my heart. I am literally taking all the hardships and burning it away, giving you only the benefits of tapas. I can't let you guys suffer. I'll make sure I protect and hold all of you in my palms, and all of you enjoy the benefits of tapas, no hardship. Listen. Essence of today's satsang. Any tapas you take up, your guru gives you all the benefit and he takes all the hardship and clears. I'll continue to expand on more details in further satsangs. Now, with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaida Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घ सद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ 93 गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ 33 गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत 64 योगिनी मण्डित 64 सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ 23 गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।